Morning, sunshine. It's no secret that games nowadays have been pretty hit or miss. This isn't the forest.
It's either a live service flop,
Or we get a game made by what I can only imagine is a band of godlike wizards in a forest somewhere making shit like Baldur's Gate 3 or Elden Ring. Holy shit, is that Nintendo?
so a lot of people have just been playing games from an era where they didn't have to worry about a final boss being locked behind a $50 DLC. God damn, the past is a gold mine. From games that haven't seen the light of an update in nearly a decade and still look and play like they came out in the past 3 years, to games with such a unique art style that they've become timeless or a staple of their genre. An amazing example of this is Persona 5, which, if you didn't already know what that was, I'm gonna tell you right now. But otherwise, the weird neighbor kid who you've only ever seen wearing anime cosplays will probably tell you about it anyway. Persona 5 is balls to the walls unique in not only its visual facet, but also its amazing soundtrack. They created a perfect blend of audio-visual synchronicity that gets you bopping mid-fight with the ugliest fever dream creature your little brother could possibly draw. From its menus to even its normal gameplay, it has a visual style that's instantly recognizable and unique in a way many games have tried to accomplish before, but always ended up feeling like they've been done already. See, when devs and designers set out to make something truly unique in every way, games that want to give you something new and don't just want to fucking throw you into the same thing over and over again because it'll make them the most money, unlike every COD game in the past 5 years, there's a timeless feeling to them because the individual style and personality of these games don't need to change. It's like a person and their own individual traits, except these games are around significantly longer than most people are, if you know how to pirate. And this kind of thing isn't limited to AAA games.
In fact, you'll find stuff like this pretty often in most indie games. Almost as often as you'll find something completely uninteresting in most Ubisoft games.
Hi, welcome to Ubisoft.
You're under arrest for making Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
I didn't give it a 6. I don't understand.
The big reason why indie games are so popular is this very singular vision there is to them. Think of games like Hollow Knight, Terraria, Hades. There's no corporate oversight forcing them to narrow their creative vision, replicate the art style of a popular game, or keep things simple to appeal to a broader audience. These games are passion projects, and when you're passionate about something, your creativity thrives and it becomes an extension of you and your team. And players like you and me can feel that, and then it truly becomes something new. I think Minecraft is a really good example of this as well.
Started out with just a guy in his basement and became one of the biggest games of all time because it was an experience you couldn't get anywhere else. Survival block game wasn't a genre yet.
And then now that it's been bought by Microsoft and has this corporate oversight, it's like, you're adding a lot of shit that I didn't ask for, nor did I need or want. I don't know why you wanted it either. That's kind of weird that you put that in the game. Yeah. But in terms of the original success of the game and having a very unique, singular vision, it can happen with larger studios as well.
As much hate as someone like Kojima gets for being the main decider in how his games turn out, they're authentic. So we should probably let him out of game director jail. I've been in here for 12 years.
There's personality and a human genuineness to them, because you're getting a fairly unfiltered version of an individual's idea. Which is not to say it's not achievable to have a really unique and interesting game with crazy corporate oversight, because it 100% is. Nintendo, fuck Nintendo, but still, they drop consistent, unique iterations of their games more often than anyone else in the industry. And they succeed because this unafraid, unique vision is something you can feel with games like these. And let me preface by saying, I love COD. Not the fish, the game. I bought Modern Warfare 3, so that should be sign enough that I have the brain rot necessary to say this, but you don't really get a feeling like that from games like COD. Anymore, at least. You go to a game like Borderlands, and you instantly know that you're playing something unique, that you attribute to them when you see it anywhere else.
Games like Mirror's Edge, Bloodborne, and Persona do an amazing job at making an instantly recognizable style.
I take Bloodborne, for example. And look at that game, you're like, yeah, I'm not seeing sunlight, no one is smiling, and if anybody is smiling, they're probably gonna fucking kill me. If I hear somebody laughing, I need to run the other way. That's a thing you get the moment you look at it. That's how you do that shit. Everything from the colors, the lighting, the music, the sound of your character running against the floor matters. They put you into a whole new world, and they instill it with this aesthetic and this vibe, and you can feel it and you can hear it. And because of that, you don't attribute it to the time period it's from or the era of gaming that it was made in. You attribute it to the feeling that it gives you, which is automatically timeless. And while it sucks that companies try harder and harder to replicate the same thing over and over, Last of Us, or trying to remove the person entirely from the process with fucking AI, I think the reality that real and new creative experiences by talented people across the globe is what gamers want is gonna hit them very hard and very fast. Alright, thanks for watching. Comment down below what game has your favorite aesthetic or visual style, and I'll see you next time. Peace.